sports. Time now to get back to the action in Barcelona. The men are on the track in the 3000-meter steeplechase. Kenya's Peter Koech, the world record holder at 8:05:35. Henry Marsh has the American mark. Let's rejoin Craig Sager and Craig Masback.
Well, thanks, Ernie. This is the men's 3000-meter steeplechase. Matthew Bayer leading. Right next to him is Barkutwo, another Kenyan, and on the inside in third place right now, Kiptanui.
Career was something of an unknown. In fact, so unknown we don't even know how old he is. Somewhere between 18 and 21 years of age. Number 40 there, you see him on the right, is Barkutwo, who's the only man in the world this year who has beaten the man in third, Moses Kiptanui.
And Kariuki from Kenya has dropped way back in the field. Brian Diemer from the United States starting to move up.
As we see a strong move by Moses Kiptanui now to take the lead. He's the man who's only 19 years old, but won the World Championships this year.
Very consistent runner all year long. Has he reached his peak, or could possibly come here tonight?
No way this guy has reached his peak.
I'm talking about this year.
Moses Kiptanui, who is still learning this event. Every time he comes out, it's a new experience for him. Earlier in this race, we saw him running on the inside when he should have been out with a little more clear running to do. As you say, he has the fastest time in the world this year. Only ran that a week ago in Brussels, 8:06.46. And his win at the World Championships was just such a controlled victory. He could improve, but it's going to take the perfect race for him to do so.
Now Barrier coming back and now goes off to the right. That's Matthew Barrier deciding that possibly he can't continue and finish this race.
Barrier drops out as Kiptanui stays in the lead. A lot of people had talked about a possible world record for Kiptanui here. He would need that in order to have a chance to win the overall Grand Prix, and the pace has been too slow for that up to this point. Kiptanui had run one steeplechase prior to this year. This year got a little bit more serious about the event, and as you point out, he's still learning the event, but it's pretty good to be able to learn an event and win a World Championships in the same year.
Patrick Sang from Kenya has now moved up to third. He's on the inside there as they go through the water.
Abdelaziz Sahere from Morocco has been running in second place on Kiptanui's shoulder.
And Brian Diemer from the United States moving up again, now is in fifth place, number 91.
Diemer was fifth at the World Championships, and he has a good finish, and they're coming up to one lap to go. He's the kind of guy who could be in the thick of things as it turns into a big sprint.
It's Kiptanui in the lead, but right behind him, Sahere and Brian Diemer from the United States about 2 meters behind.
Sahere, a phys ed student from Marrakesh, trains with Saeed Ouida, the great middle distance runner. He came to the U.S. and ran some mile races indoors, so he has good finishing speed. But the running really hasn't started yet. They're sort of deferring to Kiptanui, who's still within himself.
And Julius Kariuki, who fell earlier, has come back. He's also in contention. He's running fourth right now, but they're taking the lead as Sahere. But coming right back, Kiptanui.
That's really the way Kiptanui has run all year, just run in response to whatever the others do.
Sahere trying to pass on the outside, Kiptanui on the inside. The 3000-meter steeplechase. Kiptanui over the final hurdle. And here comes Sahere sprinting down the wire. Sahere, Kiptanui, and it is going to be Sahere. A tremendous upset in the steeplechase.
The biggest victory of his career. He did finish second to Kiptanui in Brussels just a week ago, but he was only sixth in the World Championships. Abdelaziz Sahere, they've always talked about his ability, a disciple of Saeed Ouida, the world record holder for 1,500 meters. He came to the U.S. during this indoor season, worked on his speed by running the mile, took his lumps there, but this kind of sprinting is what he learned to do in the States. He timed it just perfectly, looked like a sprinter at the finish line as he outleans Kiptanui.
And look at that excitement. Kiptanui several times held off his challenges, but there at the end, the great sprint down the finish by Sahere to win the men's steeplechase. So Sahere with a surprising victory in the men's steeplechase. Kiptanui and his Kenyan teammate Sang finishing second and third. Brian Diemer from the United States was fourth.